So I want to talk a little bit about perspective. I have this habit of when I go stay somewhere else. I go camping on a regular camping trip. There's this place, my family and we go to the beach every year, typically twice a year. Anytime I do something like that, where I'm staying in a place that I've been before, I tend to at least try to take some time to reflect upon where I was at in my life the last time I was there and kind of what's happened in that time, and then try to look forward to what the future looks like until I either come back to this place or just what the next couple months might look like. So where I'm at right now, I'm house sitting at a place that I was at 4 months ago, almost on the nose, about 4 months ago, and I hadn't realized it until I got back over here, but there was a big piece of perspective. The last time I was here was frankly a turning point weekend for me. I spent a lot of time really kind of emotionally distraught to a certain extent, and actually sitting right here, which is sort of a weird place to sit. I'm in the sort of the landing between two sets of stairs, but frankly, I spent a lot of time sitting here crying, like completely overwhelmed, and it felt like I just couldn't handle everything that I was facing. And the last time I was here, what that weekend ended up leading me to decide, actually, I decided it sitting right here late at night one night. I decided that I needed to separate myself from my business, my current business, the bar. And I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know whether I was going to be able to sell it, whether I was going to close it, whether there was something else out there. But I knew with absolute certainty after I was here that that's what I need to do. So it's really interesting for me to be back here again 4 months later, when I'm much closer to having achieved that goal. I've come a long ways. I'm not, like, there's still things that bug me and I get upset about, but I'm in a much better place now. And it was just, I think it was a really good reminder for me to see how far I actually have come in that 4 months. It feels like it's been taking forever to make that happen. Once I decided that I needed to be separated from the business, I'm still here 4 months later, and it's at least a couple more weeks, if not a whole nother month. And that's been, frankly, really hard, because I've been beyond ready to be done with it for a while. More than the 4 months. I just realized it the 4 months ago. So yeah, I tend to do that if I'm staying somewhere that I've been before, outside of my own home. I try to take some time to kind of be reflective and take some introspection time to look at where I was at in my life the last time I was here, and the growth that I've hopefully experienced in that time. And if I didn't experience growth, then maybe why didn't I experience growth, and how can I, moving forward, be able to continue kind of pushing and growing myself. So yeah, it's a little hard to kind of share and talk about, but literally it was right here that I determined that I need to move on and do something else.